Hey collective, what's up? I am Unconventional Jack, and hopefully you guys are enjoying your Monday. It's Monday evening here where I'm at, and I just decided to come on and just do another video for you guys. Um, I got rid of my little man so I could actually, get on in front of this camera. Well, not necessarily in front of the camera, but you know what I mean. So, y'all, this song has been in my head, and I think it's a Destiny's Child song, but the song is it's an old song, but it's I don't fancy you too much. 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 You think you're cute, you think you're fine. You're always trying to steal my shine. Get off of me, don't mess with me. You know who you are. Y'all remember that song? I mean, repeatedly. Roll those eyes, girls. Twist them hips, girl. Swing that hair, nose in the air. If you're wondering why you never had a boyfriend, I think I made myself clear. Girl, change your ways right now, today. Stop hating me. Baby, find your own identity. Your head ain't right. You're congratulating schemer. Your head ain't right. You're a liar and a cheater. And I don't want you no more. Don't come knocking at my door. Don't know what you came here for. If you didn't know, then now you know. I don't fancy you too much. Somebody ain't fancying a situation, a person, a best friend, a man, somebody that they once adored, somebody they had in their inner circle. Okay? Y'all saw the evil eye, the shade that was thrown, the congratulating schemers. Somebody that was in your face, okay, being one way, and behind your back being a whole different person. So let's see what's going on. I want to use the emoji deck if I can find it. Don't fancy you too much. I feel so. I don't. Baby, that song got pulled out the back of the closet, okay? Somebody jealous. I'm going to use the Oracle of Emoji. This is by Mystic Beauty. You think you're cute? Oh my God. You think you're cute. Okay. Ooh. All right. Your head ain't right. That's what y'all saying. Like that girl or that man, that child or whoever, they head ain't right. Okay. So somebody's missing a connection with you because you've definitely distanced yourself from this connection. But somebody's hurting behind it. Okay? Momentum is building. You're ready to take off. Destruction clears the way for necessary transformation. Face it with strength. This is something that you just found out about. This is like something you've just come to the conclusion of. So, this ambition here, there's a momentum building on the inside of you to where you're about to explode. Let's clarify ambition. Your head ain't right. Yeah, your emotions are all over the place. Waterbender, you could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, okay? And you letting your emotions flow, okay? But it says healing begins with release. So you feel like this is something that you need to release. You feel like this is something that, is this a, where's this deck right here? Hold on, y'all. If you didn't know, then now you know. Because I'm getting some passion behind that ambition. I get a Wands or an air sign energy. Let's clarify this. Okay, this is an earth energy. So you want to stay grounded and connected to nature, okay, and be more responsible. So this is why waterbender is here, because I was about to say this ambition, this is more fire and air energy, but this waterbender, clarifying it, made it clear to me that the polar opposite of water is earth. And to be a waterbender, you have to be someone who is of mature energy. So this is like a king of emotions, a king of cups energy. Because look at how they're balancing the water. But you do have built up energy, but you need a release. And it's like you're ready to take off. Okay. And this person views you as a Knight of Coins, okay? Someone who was more connected, baby. You had your shit together, okay? You was very practical. Anything you said you was going to do, you did. What is that, Capricorn? No, that is Virgo. Oh, yeah. Virgos don't play. They get the job done, okay? Very responsible and defensive of the knowledge that they know. Persistent, stubborn, patient, loyal, and slow. Okay? Slow to anger. I'm here. You had the fork in the road when it came down to certain things in a relationship. This person may have viewed you also as a gift. Okay, why is this card here? Yeah, you were somebody that put forth full effort. Okay, Pisces, Virgo energy. Somebody who kept it real, stayed honest, gave your all. Respect comes from staying true to yourself. This is how this person views you. This is why they're missing you. Okay? Now, what is this explosion? This could be that person's energy. It says, trust in divine timing. You're facing this with strength. But you got the angel card here letting you know that, look, even though you got this built up emotions and you're handling it well, know that your angel team is with you, trusting in divine guidance at this time. What the heck happened? What happened? Let's deal some tarot. What happened? I want to deal with the before tarot. Let's see what happened. Okay. You're congratulating schema. Yeah, somebody missed your energy. But you like, your head ain't right. He's a liar and a cheater. Alright. Before tarot. So what happened with this person and the collective? Why are they missing them? Hmm. So one thing that this person that betrayed you knew, right? Because I got the Four of Pentacles, okay? I got the Magician and the Ace of Swords. This person knew who you were when it came down to your financial security. I just heard somebody's husband, okay? Somebody's taking their partner for granted here. Taking you for, you know, they just in an energy to where they're just not grateful for you. You showed them how to obtain their pentacles. Okay, y'all showed them how to get money. Y'all showed them that Virgo energy. How to be steadfast. How to serve. How to be analytical and believe in yourself at the same time. How to be patient and wait and be honest. I'm even hearing how to balance out your emotions, because although you have this built up emotion and you may be venting, okay, you're not easily moved. Like, you're not showing your hand because you've transmuted the energy. This is why the Magician card came out. And this is what this person knows. Because you got the Ace of Swords. This is clarity. This is the truth. What else? Yeah, this person, they fighted you. They was jealous of you. They tried to disarm you. This isn't a true act. Anytime you have the Five of Swords, this is somebody who, child, I'm here, starts fights for nothing. I'm seeing somebody with they cross fingers behind their back. So they 1 minute to your face, they could have made a promise, but behind their back, they had the fingers crossed. This person has crossed you. And you don't cross no Virgo or no Pisces, because they will, after they get through talking about you, putting you in your place, you are cut off. Not will be. You are. What else? So, what is the Five of Swords? Let's clarify that. This person fought you on every end. I got the Death card. I got the Nine of Swords. And I got the Hermit. Yeah, this person, they were being very hostile with you, like, for no reason. It brought about an ending. They thought they wanted to end it, but now they can't sleep at night. And they finding themselves in hermit mode. Okay, this is Virgo's energy. Wondering, what happened. Or trying to see how they could fix it or something, but they trying to get some type of spiritual insight on the situation, because they're definitely missing you. Let's clarify. What is this Hermit? They didn't want what they thought they wanted. They was just being an asshole. Look, you got a Judgment card in reverse. And this is clarifying Hermit. So I feel like this person, for some reason they thought, and see, this is Pluto's energy. They thought that they could pick you up and put you down. Because this is the difference between the living and the dead, this judgment energy. But in reverse, this is indecisions, this is delays, and unwillingness to move on and forgive. You know, this person is really in hermit mode talking about this. They know that you may not forgive them. That in their head with indecision. Feeling like they're going to have to move on. But they don't want to. Okay, let's see. Yeah, look. For some of y'all, this was a soulmate. Okay, give me more, Spirit. Okay, I'm using the Divine Headquarters Oracle. Yeah. This person, you view them as a spiritual hitman, a dark warlock. This person brought about negative energy. They siphoned your energy. And this is still Pluto's energy to me. This is still Pluto's energy, the Grim Reaper. When you was planting the garden, they was going up plucking your flowers, your fruits, your berries, everything that you put energy and effort in. You know, they was unappreciative. They was jealous of how you was moving. Look, cutting ties. This is you warding off evil spirits. And you made the clear decision to cut the cord. Yeah. You're definitely being protected, though. So if you're seeing a lot of black cats, know that your spirit guides are speaking to you. Okay? You got some gatekeeper energy around you. And this is also good luck. Okay? The self-healer. I just heard self-healer. This is how you're viewed. Okay? All right, now, look. This person viewed you as the gift. Look. All three of these cards fell out. Cancel contract. Whatever you signed in the ethers, your contract, your time with this person is over with. You've learned the lesson. And you became a spiritual warrior. Okay, you defeated this energy by transmuting your energy. And remember, the bottom of the deck card was the gift. Something special is coming your way. Some of you guys want to move and get a new home. This is the gift. This is the gift. Because you was on a fool's journey, okay? Dealing with a reckless individual, someone who was very immature, okay? And looked like a damn clown, okay? Somebody who they weren't good with money. You were, but they weren't. But guess what? Financial karma is coming their way. You're protected, though, because you chose to guard your spiritual door. This person rejected God's gifts. And because he did that, this person was in devil energy. Okay? Toxic energy. This is what's coming his way. His, her, whoever. Wait a minute. This is the karma. Money issues. Okay? Your person came in as a high priest energy or a high priestess energy, but you found out this was a warlock, okay? Somebody that was trying to steal your light. But you remain pure in heart while dealing with these jealousy, hateful, envious spirits. Yeah. Look, as soon as I picked this card up, the song started playing in my head again. I don't fancy you too much. Hateful, just hateful, jealous, green with freaking envy, baby. Okay, some of y'all's person was in player energy. Some of y'all's persons were arrogant, okay? And you had to pay attention to the signs. You had to pay attention to the signs. Some of y'all had music that was speaking to you, okay? Because you transmuted the energy. Some of y'all healed through music. And right now, your person, they're going through a storm, a karmic retribution, okay? Ooh, child. Let me put this up. We're on at 21 minutes because I got to get my little man. Thank you. You think you're fine. Baby, they was hating on the Virgo energy, not the Virgo. Pisces. You can't say, you cannot say Virgo without saying Pisces. And vice versa. Those two go together like milk and cereal. Like Missy Elliott said in that Nicole Ray music, what's the name of that? I don't know, but she was like, me with no Timberland. Me with no Timberland. It's like Puff with no Mace. And y'all know how tight they were back in the day. Yeah, you got to pair your energies up. It's 12 zodiacs, but when you pair them, honey, it's only 6. Because life is a circle of life. We live in duality. You have to pair your energies. Like you pair energies today. Male, female. Boy, girl. Left, right. Up, down. Day, night. Like you can't just say. Now they both now, however, they stand individually. They do. But what are they without their polar opposite? Let's see. What energy is the collective in? Since they transmuted the energy. I was trying to look for the other deck. Okay, I'm going to use the Star Child. Because this is some Star Child chosen energy that y'all is in. Or is in. Let's see. The Spirit team wants you to know that you are a radiant beacon of light and love. Trust that you have the strength within you to rise above any challenge. And that's what you did. You've trusted yourself. You had the strength. You got the key, butterfly key. See, this butterfly represents transformation. And it calls you to unlock doors of healing and opportunities for yourself, okay? One more, Spirit. So you were really a catalyst for this person's awakening. Or for this person to change. Because it says, you're someone that evokes progress and change in people, making them aware that something could be better, leaving them forever changed. So what is the truth that this person is sitting with? How did the okay, let's use the shadow. Leaving them forever changed. Let's see. What was revealed here that has put them in hermit mode? Okay, so I got solitary and isolation. Let's see, I'm going to read both because it came out this way. Prefers to be alone and in one's thoughts. Individuals, deep contemplation without interference from others. Babe, this person is by themselves, don't want to be bothered with nobody most of the time. And then isolation says prefers to be alone in order to protect from getting hurt, does not take risk, overthinks and overanalyze without action. This person, now I'm seeing Charlie Brown. Y'all know how Charlie Brown was indecisive with kicking that football. It was like he was trying to double dutch. Going back and forward, back and forward. This person's back and forward in their energy. They don't know what to do. But they definitely in isolation and hermit mode. Yeah. This person, it says, follows the crowd to fit in, breaks when placed under pressure, does not stand up to authority, gives in too easily, weak-minded. Your person was very weak-minded. Got sheeple here. The energy that they was in, it had them weak. And so they was just making all the wrong moves. I'm seeing somebody just scrambling, you know, because they're under pressure. Something was pressure for them. Your light irritated their demons. Then you got sentimental. Wears or keeps something of personal value of partners or ex. Refuse to let go of something their ex gave them. And now, you know, if you are gone, baby, they holding on to your stuff. Whatever it is you gave them, they holding on. Whatever you gave them, whether it was a t-shirt, panties, some type of wardrobe, a hat, a watch, they holding on to it like it's gold. And they're dealing with the pain principle right now. Because at one point, they got off on others' pain. They got off on your pain and making you suffer. They enjoyed seeing you fail or tried to. Okay? This person was liking to feel superior in this fucking sheeple energy. Please. Because this is what you saw when you looked at them, but they was trying to be somebody else. I just heard, I made you. Yeah, they tried to put you on the back burner, baby. And you saying this relationship, this situation is beyond repair. Okay? Because their actions, the way they came at you, it was like it was used as a deadly weapon. Okay, this makes me think about that Five of Swords energy from earlier. Yeah, this person tried to attack some old scars. Okay, you refuse to give in to this person's schemes, okay? But this person has unhealed scars. Okay, they allow old wounds to affect their relationship. They have unhealed childhood issues. Okay. Your head ain't right. Ooh, child. Okay, let's see. What else, Spirit? I want to deal a healing oracle card for you, collective. Now I'm feeling like I need to use the other deck. So let's take that back. I won't be using this one. I'm going to use a Axial Guides deck, okay? Because right now, you're the magician, okay? You're co-creating. So this would be the perfect deck to use. Co-create life, a life you love, with the universe by your side. And that's the energy that you're hearing right now. You ain't thinking about that bullshit. This foolishness, okay? So what do you have here? The number 5, change, forgiveness. So your spirit team wants you to know, forgive. Forgive and move forward. Even though, you're balancing out your emotions right now. Some of y'all are meditating, sitting just like this. Some of y'all had to pray about the situation. Pray that, the Most High keep you from doing some strange things. So, you know that judgment, severity, self-loathing, and poverty is what either it would have been the aftermath of the situation had you stooped down to that person's level. Okay. Let's see. It says you're under the spell of self-criticism because of poor choices or unconscious behavior, and this is bringing on the energy of shame. Okay, that's why I saw that clown card. So don't feel like you're foolish for helping somebody and putting somebody on, okay? Whether it's your husband, your cousin, your mother, or whatever. Forgive them and move the hell on. Cut the card and move it, okay? Because this is the age of Aquarius. Aquarius is a progressive energy. Aquarius is the water bearer because Aquarius knows how to detach. That's why they're holding Pisces water. They know how to detach, to rise above the situation. They look down. Aquarius looks down at the situation. Okay, God energy. And don't feel anything. And decide, okay, I'm going to move about it this way. And this is what you did. So, You can always tell when the soul's deadening vibration is present because it causes you to pull back from the loving support of the universe and isolate from others. It's tempting you to believe that the world is against you, making you want to hide, withdraw, or push it away. Nothing could be further from the truth. You are your own worst enemy at this moment, as the universe never stops loving or supporting you. Nor have the people around you stopped loving you either. Even if you've made a mistake. After all, we're all guilty of making mistakes at times. So you feel like it was a mistake with this person, because something failed. But your divine healers surround you, holding you in affection and unconditional love, helping you regain your self-esteem and stabilize your grounds. They ask you to realize that the purpose of your journey through life is to grow your soul's capacity to love. Despite how you feel right now, you are making progress. This is more important than focusing on mistakes made. And see, I believe this is what you understand. So don't waver in the energy of self-loathing. Don't judge yourself too hard. Your divine healers ask you to open your heart and find compassion and love for yourself. If you have made mistakes, acknowledge your errors and ask those who've harmed you. Ask them for forgiveness. Make amends. Yeah, let's see. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. Move on. There's no mistake too great or errors so grave that it can't be forgiven. If you are sincere in your apologies, or if they are sincere in their apologies, allow your healer guides to help you rise above shame and re-enter the loving flow of the universe. Stop harshly judging yourself. There is no point. Live, love, and learn. But you definitely the waterbender. Definitely the waterbender. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let me put this back. Y'all hear my little man? I'm about to get him in a minute because he giving his sister or his brother, one of them, the business. Okay, so what does your soul want you to know right now? Why is this card even in here? What is this? Sanctity. Through offering even in the most mundane problem. Even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. But this is you, though. You sitting through it. You meditating through the situation. And some of y'all built the sanctuary, honey. Y'all released all that built up energy. And you're doing it. You're doing it. Let's see what your soul wants you to know. Your soul wants you to know. It says a partnership for the new age. It's time to welcome it. So some of you guys about to run slap into another partnership. So one thing is ending and another thing is beginning here. And with this number 3, this relationship is going to be something that balances you out. Let's see. It says this partnership begins where desire for the other person ceases, replaced by a tender merging where possession and control gave way to letting go and freedom. Are you ready for this? You have drawn this card because your soul path is touching that of another person. The two of you now have the opportunity to combine and merge your paths for a time that will be mutually enriching. Alternatively, you are already in a partnership that is now demonstrating the required maturity and necessary willingness to reveal itself as partnership worthy of the new world. I was just going to say, some of y'all probably already stumbled upon this relationship while dealing with this other energy. But know that your partnership will be a mirror for all the partnerships of the new world that will emerge in the future. So that's a blessing to those who are wanting a genuine partnership or just someone that's just authentic, okay? So, yeah, that's what I have for you. Okay, I am Unconventional Jack. Thanks for watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe if this message resonated with you. Have a great evening and stay in high vibrational energy. I was going to say stay blessed. But for some reason, I saw that word broke apart like be less. B-E, then L-E-S-S. No. Stay in high vibrational energy. Do not sink down to something. Look, stay in sanctity. All right, y'all, I'm out.